Hello, brilliant people. Today I'm going to teach you a cool music lesson on rhythm grids. But before I start, I just want to say a big shout out to the children that are homeschooling at the moment. You are doing a brilliant thing. I know it's really hard that you're not able to see your friends every day and play with them on the playground. And a lot of you, like my children, are having to Zoom call or chat to people online all the time. And it's not the best thing at all. But what you are doing is you're staying safe and you're making sure other people stay safe. Big shout out to you, and also to the grown-ups that are sitting and helping you with homeschooling at home. It's amazing what they are having to do to make sure that people are kept safe, because the fact is we're in lockdown at the moment and we need to be at home as much as we can. As hard as it is, we need to be doing that. So a big shout out to you. And also to the teachers that are having to double their workload, resources for children online, but also to help with those key worker children at school. Right, let's crack on with today's lesson. It's very exciting. It's a rhythm grid. So I'm going to show you a video I've created that shows you how a rhythm grid is made. It's made of 4 lines, and we use dots and we use squares, and it will all make sense when you see the video. So watch through the tutorial. And then we've got a little bit of a quiz to test you. After that, I'm going to talk you through how you can create your own rhythm grid at home. So keep watching after the tutorial finishes. Bye for now. Hello. Today we're going to look at a rhythm grid. A rhythm grid looks and sounds like this. Fantastic. Well, it sounds good, it looks good, but let's work out how it's made. So we're going to look at the very top line, the first rhythm strip, and you can see there are 4 blank squares. We're going to fill these squares with dots, or actually some of them we're going to leave blank. And you can either put 2 dots in, which stands for 2 claps, 1 dot, which stands for 1 clap, or leave it completely blank, which means a rest. A rest actually can be a tricky thing to do when you're clapping, because very often you want to keep clapping. So watch out for those rests, because they're particularly hard. There's the 2 claps. There's 1 clap. We leave the 3rd space free. And the 4th space can be 1 clap. Let's have a go with clapping this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd you get on? Well done, I'm sure that was fine. Let's look at the second rhythm strip. So we're just going to look at this and we're going to see if you can just play it straight off the bat. Okay, so ready? Have a look at it now. Ready after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good, right. 3rd strip, here we go. This is a tricky one. There are 2 rests in the middle to watch out for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's tricky with those rests. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the final one, this is the last one, very simple. 4 straight dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try the whole thing. So we're going to go through the whole rhythm grid from the top corner. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Oh, how'd you get on? Should we try again? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, a rhythm grid is made up of squares, and you can either put 2 dots in, which stands for 2 claps, 1 dot, which stands for 1 clap, or leave it completely blank, which means a rest. Let's see if you can do the next quiz, where you have to work out which rhythm I'm clapping and select the right one. Best of luck, off you go. So, you now get how to do a rhythm grid. You get it, you get it, you get it. Oh no, what's that? The adults? The adults don't get it. Well, of course they don't, they're old. What do you expect? Just, you know, you've just got to say to them, look, Dad, leave it to me. I know what I'm doing. So basically, you are going to create your own rhythm grid. There are so many ways to do this. There's all sorts of ways to create your own rhythm grid. Let's start with the simple way, which is on a piece of paper. So grab yourself a piece of paper, and all you need to do, and I'll show you here, is you are going to make a grid, a 4x4 grid. Okay, so you need 4 squares going across and 4 going down, and you're making a 4x4 grid. So simple. And then of course you can decide where your dots go. Now remember, it's either 2 dots in a box, 1 dot in a box, or you can leave the box blank, which of course means in music a rest. So you've either got 2 dots, 1 dot, or leave it blank. I suggest don't leave too many blank, you don't want it to be too boring, so maybe 2 or 3 rests throughout. And sometimes it's pretty hard to start with a rest, as I said in the video. So actually, so if I count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you naturally want to clap. But if I count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, clap, that's a lot harder. Obviously, feel free to try a rest at the start if you want to really test yourself or test your adults. But it's probably best to start with a dot or 2 dots at the beginning of each line. Best of luck. This is the paper version, really simple. That's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest, ba, 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 ba. Now, of course, there's all sorts of wacky ways we can do it as well. Outside in the garden, by using some kind of implements to create your box. So you could use garden rakes, you could use a cricket bat. And of course, you can decide on what becomes the dots, whether it's plant pots or footballs. So you can think outside the box here. So obviously make sure you ask your grown-ups to help with that section if you are going to be a little bit more experimental with making your rhythm grids. Once your rhythm grid is made, of course, this is the most important part. You want to clap it and play it. So have a go with clapping it through line by line. Have a go with clapping the whole thing through. Now, this is where it gets cool. What you can do, and we're going to show you here in this example, is, of course, you can read that rhythm grid any way you want. So you can turn the sheet of paper round and do it a different way. Or if you're being clever in the garden, you could walk to a different side of the rhythm grid and try it from a different side. It also means, of course, you can have more than one person playing the rhythm grid at a time. So I could play it on my own, but I could also ask a friend, 2 other friends, or even 3 other friends or family to play it with me. Now at the moment, of course, to get 4 friends together is impossible. So you are going to have to collar the people who live with you in your house to try this out if you did want to have a go. So have a little go at doing it yourself. It'll be great to see some of your ideas on video. Do post them. Hope you enjoyed the music video today. We'll be back for more next week. So until then, stay safe. Bye.